Right, that's what we did today. So Sean had pretty much nothing in there. Well, there was that sword there, and then that little piece of dragon there, but that was it. And then we stenciled all that, which I don't really have any photos or videos of. I probably should have taken photos of that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go back in and add a little bit more, and then he had all sorts of gaps. Maybe you could put it arm down. If you put it down, so he had like this kind of issue with like gap, and we didn't know what to do and what to do and how to do. So then I proposed to do a grey wash wind bars, which comes from like Japanese art, but they're gonna go settle. So in a sense, the black lines that's out now and the black that is there will be seen, visible, and noticeable. Plus, you'll give the background, and then requirement was the Sean said I need to keep that. It's a special memory. Yeah, then maybe if you turn sideways to me, yeah. And then, yeah, next time I'm gonna bring from there and then turn around and do some swirls. So pretty much I need to like round it up. And that's the, it's kind of like this gray here is the tone that should kind of go. And it's what gave us the idea to have like a nice clean background, and then the small whites became more visible whites and clean white. Then yeah, push a little bit there. That's what we did last time, which is also not finished. I think you all you guys not finished. Like nothing's finished. But yeah, it's I had to yeah today is another unfinished. And then I blacked out the school. And then for the blackouts, what we use mostly is blackout ink in Studio by World Famous. And then grey wash wise, I used Allegory grey wash stand. First time, never used it before. Sean said I can experiment on him. So if you turn more, maybe if you turn out, you don't have to lift it up, you can just turn it out. So what I did was I drew lines with that's a little pencil, I don't know what probably has a name. But I drew that, and then with 23 mag, I shaded the big ones, as in like the big sections, and obviously we had like a smudgy ends where the mag doesn't make a clean cut. And then I picked 9 liner and kind of cleaned that up. Most likely, I would like to go back in and clean it out, but obviously he was dying, so I went for quantity today, and then quality, sharpness, all that's next time. Plus, it'll be easier to see how the new is going to be healed against the old, which is kind of like a discovery channel. We need to see what's going to happen. Yeah, so that was 23 mag plus 9 liner. That was that. And ink wise, that was number 2, 432. Yeah, it's like medium, I guess. And then when it comes to like the girl, maybe I can get closer. So all the small tiny little details did with 3 round liner tight, if I'm not wrong. Some areas with blacking, some areas with mediuming, some areas with extra light, just so they don't heal the same. Black with the black. I think black here I was using dynamic triple black, not allegory black. Mostly the same mag, so 23 mag to shade all that. As you can see, it goes pretty smooth when you go with 23 mag. Yeah. What else? The hair, I think it was also either 9 or 23. That was that. Yeah.
What about what you used to black out?
I did mention the world famous blackout ink.
Needles and that?
Needle wise. What did I use? I think I used 23 for all the big areas to get like all of it. 9 in some little creases there, because like you need to squeeze in. But obviously it has like little triangles, little gaps. Then I used the 9 liner, the same I used previously, to get into corners, get into spaces. And that was it. And then here we have a little bit of kind of the girl's hair, but I didn't do anything much because I thought I might need that space more for some wind bars. I don't know. Plus it was like quite deep in, and I kind of went for quantity today rather than really precision work. So that precision work will be sometime in the future. So that was us today, and that was what I was using today. So sometime in the future, you're gonna see the part 2 or part 3 or part 4. Who knows?